Third.
You're third generation.
Third gen. Yeah.
Well, you're a third gen Marley.
Yeah.
But you're second generation, but you were born in Jamaica, so.
Skip Marley is an intriguing artist, famous for his music. Yet because of his private life, very few people know about his lavish lifestyle. As Bob Marley's grandson, many expected he would follow in his grandfather's footsteps. But Skip was determined to carve out his path in music and luxury. He owns a lot of high-end fashion, luxury cars, and exotic vacation sites. Come along, let's uncover the lavish lifestyle of this icon, and what makes him different, and how he lives in 2025. Skip Marley's net worth. Imagine you live in a world where the best things in life, like music, luxury, and legacy, intertwine seamlessly. For most people, this is just an imagination. But for Skip Marley, it's his reality. Skip Marley is the grandson of Bob Marley, the legendary musician. Skip not only inherited a name, but he also used his inheritance to build a fortune for himself. The fortune that he built is what has helped him to enjoy the finest things that life has to offer. The young man has some of the most luxurious items in the world. From high-end real estate to exotic vacations and properties, one can safely say that he is surrounded by things that others can only dream of. His net worth as of 2025 is a testament to how his musical genius, business acumen, and strategic partnerships have changed his life. The question still remains, how much is Skip Marley worth? Well, according to Celebrity Net Worth, Skip has an estimated net worth of $5 million, and this figure keeps growing as he expands his brand and influence. Ironically, Skip does not just make his money from the sales of his album. He actually has multiple streams of income, and this allows him to indulge in the opulence that comes with being a reggae royalty. Now, do you know that Skip Marley has many sources of income? He understands that the future is not one to be played with. As a result of this, he doesn't just focus on making money the traditional way. He is constantly exploring different investments in futuristic activities. Thankfully, we live in the digital era, and this has opened the door to cryptocurrency, NFTs, and the stock market. Skip is constantly investing in all of these fields, and this makes it possible for him to cash in on everything trending. One of the ways he leverages NFTs is to turn his music into NFTs, and this allows his fans to be able to purchase his music as exclusive digital content. From this space alone, Skip is making tens of thousands per each NFT that he drops. He is also investing in green energy, music tech startups, and a lot of blockchain projects, and this aligns perfectly with his forward-thinking approach. Skip Marley does not just have a net worth of $5 million. That figure showcases his skills, talent, smart business decisions, and how he is so passionate about growing his empire. Over the years, the young man has built a lifestyle filled with luxury homes, exotic vacations, designer fashion, and a cutting-edge investment. While chasing after these sources of income, he is still staying true to his love for music and the roots he grew up with. Real estate and house tour. Skip Marley has tried over the years to maintain a very private life, but with his grandfather, the legendary reggae singer Bob Marley, it is sometimes difficult to stay away from the spotlight. Especially since he is thriving in the industry, his investment portfolio has been hidden from the public as well, but very often, people are able to get a glimpse into his real estate portfolio, which reveals that he is truly living a life of serenity, comfort, and undeniable luxury. One of the best things about his homes is that they are not just a place for him to rest, they are also a sanctuary for creativity, which carries on the Marley legacy. For example, his primary residence is located in the lush tropical paradise of Jamaica. Skip went back to the very island that gave birth to reggae music as he wanted to connect with his roots and be more in tune with his ancestors. However, he has kept the exact location of his private home a secret. But some reports have it that his home signifies what the Marleys truly appreciate. That is nature, music, and sophisticated island living. To Skip, living in Jamaica is not just about having a home to call his own. It has more to do with having a creative oasis, which will feature things like breathtaking ocean views, beautiful gardens that will be filled with lots of exotic flora, and most importantly, an open-air design which will allow the Caribbean breeze to warmly glow through his home and give him the motivation he needs to continue creating amazing masterpieces. Though the home has not been exposed to the public, it is safe to assume that with his legacy in the music industry, his home will have a state-of-the-art home studio where he constantly goes to craft his reggae anthems. Moving from the aesthetics of the house, security is also a major priority of this building. The home is mostly surrounded by extremely high-end surveillance systems to prevent people from just barging in to disturb his peace, or worse, hurt him. The house also has many smart home integrations that make it feel like a very exclusive sanctuary. It is very typical of a luxury home such as this to have infinity pools, spa-like bathrooms, and very detailed furnishings that will blend our modern elegance with the traditional Caribbean warmth. This is exactly what is expected from Marley's home as well. The Marley family's prestigious estates Skip does not only possess his primary residence as a member of the Marley dynasty, he also has access to a lot of his family's iconic estates, which does not only represent wealth, but a legacy of generational success and cultural influence. Some of these properties include the Bob Marley estate in Nassau, Bahamas. This estate has been considered a Caribbean haven by a lot of people. This estate is one of the most exclusive properties in Marley, and it is also a historic retreat. This estate was the one place that the late Bob Marley and his wife Rita Marley would go to when they wanted to have a little vacation. It is the definition of lavish and luxury, and it was listed for the sum of $8.5 million. Some of the things that can be found in this estate include 17 luxury guest suites. Each of these suites has been given much attention, and they come with a blend of modern elegance and a touch of the tradition of reggae. The house also has a restaurant filled with gourmet foods, including some of the best Caribbean cuisine. It also has 5 bedrooms with a beachfront, and this provides soothing ocean views that relax anybody who stays there. The estate also includes a spa and wellness retreat, which the guests there can use to relax after a long day. Seeing as the estate was owned by Bob Marley, a famous singer, the house has exclusive guitars, handwritten lyrics, and lots of rare collectibles. To Marley, this is more than a property. It is a piece of history that the generation of Marley can use to continue their family name. Another property that Skip has, as a result of being a Marley, is the compound owned by his uncle Stephen Marley. This property is located in Florida, and it is a 5.6 compound that has been considered a paradise. The property consists of a state-of-the-art main residence, which is endowed with modern, elegant designs, and the architectural work is very eco-conscious and friendly. The home has 2 guest houses, and it is one of the homes that the Marleys usually use to entertain their close friends and family because of how warm and friendly it is. The home actually consists of a resort-style infinity pool and another pool at the back. It also has a private media room and a recording studio. Here, the Marleys are able to allow their creativity to roam freely without any interruption. The property has one more thing that explains why the Marleys are always so fit and athletic. It is a high-end fitness center that helps them focus on their wellness whenever they are in the home. Skip has such a deep connection to his family, and so many people assume that when he is not out performing, he is spending his private time at this estate where he thrives in his privacy, surrounded by world-class amenities. Luxury cars and rides. Skip Marley not only possesses a bunch of real estate investments, but it is also speculated that as a result of his legacy, he has a whole lot of luxurious cars, high-performance motorcycles, and some eco-friendly innovations. His car collection, however, is being kept very private, but it is speculated that his collection is a beautiful blend of elegance and futuristic innovation. This superstar has cars that make a statement when they are being driven. One of the cars that is rumored to be in his collection is the Rolls-Royce Phantom. The Rolls-Royce brand is known as one of those brands that encompasses timeless luxury. The interior of this car is handcrafted, and when the whisper quiet ride enters the road, it has a commanding presence. This technological masterpiece is mostly owned by icons who know how to appreciate the finer things in life. The starting price for this car is around $460,000, and it is worth every penny because it is not just a car, but a mobile sanctuary. This car is rumored to be among Skip's collection because it is mostly owned by artists who seek comfort and exclusivity like Skip does. Next, we have the Range Rover Autobiography, a car known to be a symbol of power and elegance. It is quite unlikely to picture a Marley without a Range Rover, and this is why most people believe that this car is among Skip's collection. This Range Rover has a starting price of $150,000, and it blends the sophistication of metropolitan life with a dominance that can be seen even off the road. The car is filled with diamond-quilted leather seats, a Meridian sound system, and it gives a very smooth ride. This is the ideal car for navigating the busy streets of Miami and the lush terrains of Jamaica. Another car that is rumored to be part of Skip's collection is the Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, one of many celebrities' favorite cars. This ride not only offers a smooth drive, but it also commands respect and admiration as it is mostly seen among music moguls. The car goes for $140,000 and has a very luxurious interior. As a result of the fact that Skip loves speed and precision, the last car that people believe he has in his collection is the Porsche 911 Turbo S. This ride has a 3.7 twin-turbo flat-six engine, and it gives us 640 horsepower at a speed of 205 miles per hour. This car goes for $230,000 and is a German masterpiece. Motorcycles and other rides. The Marleys are known to value their freedom, and they sometimes have a rebellious spirit that usually comes off as cool. As a result of this quality, many people believe that Skip also possesses a plethora of luxury cars, some high-end motorcycles, and even some rides that have been custom-made. The first on that list is the Ducati Panigale 554. The motorcycle is the definition of speed. With its two wheels, it gives a speed that shakes every single user. Its starting price is $30,000, and it fits totally into the persona of Skip. It consists of a 1,103cc Desmosedici Stradale engine, an aggressive aerodynamic design, and a speed of 186 miles per hour. This motorcycle was made to boost the adrenaline of adventure seekers. The second on the list is the Harley-Davidson CVO Road Glide. This ride provides Skip with a more laid-back ride, and it is priced at $50,000. It gives him the feeling of freedom when it's driven, and it is especially good for those long rides along Jamaica's coastal roads. Skip's collection of rides is a true reflection of how dual his identity is. While being a modern star, he also possesses a huge reggae legacy that runs through his blood. So his collection is definitely like what the Marley's family is used to, and it will perfectly blend classic with rugged luxury, as well as an eco-friendly technology. Lavish travel and vacation lifestyle. Like most people in the Marley lineage, Skip lives a private life, which he loves, but he also enjoys spending time with his family and himself. The choices he usually makes when he wants to travel go a long way in reflecting this. One of the places he loves going to is the Marley Resort and Spa in Nassau, Bahamas. This is one of the most luxurious resorts in the world, and it provides an intimate getaway for guests who wish to experience Marley's lifestyle. Sometimes, Skip goes there to enjoy his family's heritage as well. Skip also enjoys spending his private time in very exclusive destinations, which are usually private islands. One of his favorite islands is Necker Island, located in the British Virgin Islands. His next favorite island is the Amanyara Resort in Turks and Caicos. These islands fit perfectly into his lifestyle, while giving him the peace and quiet he needs to thrive. Skip mostly chooses locations that will attract A-list celebrities because he knows that these locations will be very secluded, but will also have the 5-star amenities that he deserves to utilize. Another place he has been rumored to go to a lot is the Musha Kai, located in the Bahamas. The Mushakai is a private island owned by David Copperfield, the illusionist. David has built a reputation for hosting celebrities who are in dire need of total seclusion. A night in this location costs about $50,000, and the guests there usually enjoy the most special treatments. Things like personalized service, private beaches, and luxurious accommodation are at their beck and call. The island offers a tranquil and natural beauty that leaves all its guests in awe. The Marleys are often connected in the most unique way. Their ancestor, Bob Marley, always strongly advocated for Pan-Africanism, and because of this, the whole family has a deep connection to Africa. Often, Skip has been spotted in Ghana, Ethiopia, and South Africa. Whenever he visits these locations, he is always in awe of how rich their culture, music, and history is. One of the places he loves going to most is Ghana, because, apart from being a hotspot for celebrities, it also offers a luxurious lifestyle while connecting the people to their rich heritage. Whenever he visits the country, he loves staying in the Kempinski Gold Coast Hotel in Accra, and a suite there costs more than $205,000 per night. The hotel is rated with a 5-star, and one of its most unique features is that it perfectly immerses its guests in African culture. When Skip visits Ethiopia, he loves to stay at the Bale Mountain Lodge because this lodge gives a very exclusive safari experience, but it is also eco-friendly. When he wants to travel for his performances, he doesn't stay in any shabby resorts. He constantly opts for some of the best resorts in the world, showing just how vast the money he possesses is. Some of the places he loves staying in are the Four Seasons Bora Bora, which is priced at $4,500 per night. The Brando, French Polynesia, priced at $6,000 per night. And one and only Rithi Ra, Maldives, priced at over $3,000 per night. If Skip wishes to have a speedy getaway, he usually goes to Miami Beach, where he lodges at luxurious penthouses like the Faena Hotel or the Setai Miami Beach, all of which are 5-star hotels. These are just a few of his vacation spots. But when we look at the fact that he comes from a family of influence and legacy, it is safe to assume that, like his family, he also enjoys properties in Kingston, Negril, and Montego Bay. These places give him a very peaceful moment away from the spotlight he has known all his life. The golden ticket to wealth. Most people know Skip Marley for one thing: his music. This is not a shocker, because the young man is actually very good with his songs. He has an exceptionally rare creative side. Just like his grandfather, Bob Marley, his songs are one of the highest contributors to his fortune. His striking voice and excellent delivery of all his songs have attracted so many people to him and made them become his fans. The young man has an amazing way of blending reggae, rhythm and blues, and pop to create musical excellence. This technique has drawn a massive global audience to him and has also helped him secure very lucrative deals with famous record labels, streaming platforms, and live performance venues. Streaming royalties and album sales. Skip's next source of income is his streaming royalties. Most of the songs on famous streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, and Tidal are Skip's songs. He has found a way to dominate almost every streaming platform, and his songs are constantly getting hundreds of thousands of streams. As long as people keep streaming his songs, he keeps earning a juicy amount of money. Skip also understands the importance of collaboration, and he ensures that he leverages this fully. His song like Slow Down, which featured H.E.R., was such a masterpiece that it quickly became the first reggae track to actually top Billboard's Rhythm and Blues chart, and this just confirmed his place in the industry. To Skip, these songs that he pours his all into are not just for the love of making money. He is actively trying to create a legacy, just like his grandfather did. He wants to be remembered by marking his feet in the sands of time and doing things that have never been done before. Thankfully, he is winning. His songs are constantly being streamed, and each stream doesn't just add millions to his account. It also registers his name in the minds and hearts of many people. Concerts and world tours. In Hollywood, especially the music industry, nothing screams wealth more than sold-out arenas in addition to international tours. And Skip has all of that. He is one of those iconic musicians who has performed on some of the biggest stages, like Coachella and major reggae festivals worldwide. These high-energy performances are extremely good for his bank account because he is steadily strengthening his fans through this. In return, they are paying for the tickets. They are paying good money for the VIP experiences, and they are paying for the exclusive merchandise. In addition to performing on these stages, he has also had the privilege of singing alongside some of the musicians considered game changers in the music industry. For example, he collaborated with Katy Perry on Chained to the Rhythm, and by doing this, he won over Katy Perry's fans, who then began listening to his songs, which boosted his earnings significantly. As a result of his music and collaboration, Skip Marley will continue to earn vast amounts of money even after many years have passed. Brand endorsements and luxury partnerships. Apart from being an artist, Skip is what one would call a walking brand. Due to his influence and recognition in Hollywood, top brands usually come to him to help them advertise their business some more, so that his fans can see and patronize them. Skip does not limit the brands that he works with. He has partnered with major fashion houses, tech companies, and even lifestyle brands for endorsement deals, and to help them market what they have. However, the exact details of his endorsement deals are not disclosed to the public. Nevertheless, it is very safe to say that with his influence and the type of brands he is partnering with, he is currently getting six-figure paychecks from these brands. One of the things that is unique with Skip's brand deals is that he mostly accepts to work with brands that actually align with his reggae-infused yet modern aesthetic. He does this because he wants all his partnership deals to reflect his personality and interests. These interests include rocking designer streetwear, custom-made jewelry, and endorsing premium headphones. Just like his music, Skip doesn't just make these deals for the money. He is consciously creating an image of himself as a stylish global icon in the hearts of many. Business ventures and investments, expanding the empire. Like every other wealthy celebrity, Skip has made it a habit to invest in ventures that give him a very high return. Although most of his investments are kept private, reports have gathered that he is following in his family's footsteps by investing in real estate and fashion. Some of Skip's staff have stated that he usually invests in very lavish mansions, tropical retreats, and most of the high-end properties in Miami, Jamaica, and Los Angeles. Skip uses these properties for two purposes: one, to invest in lucrative rental assets, and the other as his hideaway. Whenever he feels drenched by the world of being a Hollywood star, he retreats to one of his many investments, and there he can experience some peace. As a result, he prefers to keep the locations of his real estate investments a secret from the public. Skip Marley is not only a musical genius, but also a fashion lover who creates an authority. His unique style of music also extends into his fashion sense, which is filled with an effortless style backed by the influence of his culture. He has such a unique sense of fashion that he could easily migrate to the fashion industry and still be very valuable. If he were to move into the fashion industry, he would be able to launch his own apparel line, have his own limited edition sneakers, and most importantly, have exclusive accessories where he can collaborate with top designers. Skip would not have to worry so much about his growth in this industry because he is already connected to sustainable fashion and Afro-Caribbean aesthetics, one of the current hottest sectors of fashion. Personal life. Skip Marley is already known through the legacy that his grandfather Bob Marley set for him. However, the young man still labors constantly to create a path for himself. Though his personal life remains a mystery, people have been upset with the inability to get a small glimpse of his romantic life. Despite the fact that Skip has an excellent professional life, he has consciously kept his love life far away from the public eye. A lot of sources, including celeb sages, has said constantly that they can find little or nothing about his love life. While this may be very frustrating for his fans who are eager to know everything and anything about it, his act does serve as a testament of his ability to keep his personal affairs from his professional life, something that is extremely hard to achieve in the world we currently live in. However, this truth has not stopped people from spreading rumors about his private life, but Skip has not confirmed any of them yet. In addition, many rumors have surfaced about his children, but there is no official statement from him regarding this. The young man is only focused on building his music career and carrying on the Marley legacy, but with a modern twist. This determination shows that, for now, being a father is the least of his worries. Still, people are asking if he has a child somewhere that no one knows about. What is certain is that Skip Marley is doing an exceptional job of balancing and uplifting the Marley name with his own personal solitude. His decision to keep away from the public can be based on the fact that he was raised in a home filled with music and fame, and this made him see what truly came with the spotlight. He didn't want that, so he had to retreat and make people respect his boundaries. Skip Marley was born on the 4th of June, 1996 in Kingston, Jamaica. His parents are Cedella Marley and David Minto. Regardless of being born in Jamaica, Skip was raised in Miami, Florida. From a very young age, he was introduced to the world of music and even showed a natural love for music. Skip loved music so much that he taught himself how to play the drums, the piano, the guitar, and the bass. He learned all of these when he was still a child. By the time he was 15, he experienced a shift in his musical journey when his uncle Stephen invited him to perform the chorus of One Love on stage. This moment was what truly made the passion for performing burn within him. And just like that, he began to pursue his career in music. By 2015, Skip had grown so much in the music industry that he was able to release his singles, Cry to Me and Life. The Tough Gong label gave him the platform to be able to do this, and this just marked his official entry into music. As Bob Marley's grandson, Skip had to work twice as hard because people had such high expectations for him. Finally, his hard work paid off because his first breakthrough came in 2017 when he released Lions. This track showed off his unique way of blending reggae, pop, and rock influences. Skip carefully does what his grandfather used to do, and that is infusing all of his music with messages of love, unity, and social consciousness. By doing this, Skip Marley is constantly solidifying his position for the next generation to come and see him as a musical genius. What do you think? Does the luxurious life that Skip Marley is living live up to the legendary Marley name, or could the young man be carving a path for himself? Which of his possessions impressed you the most? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more exclusive celebrity insights. Before you go, watch the other videos on your screen.